Alright, hey everyone, my name is Jordan Meyer and this is my creative project, and I decided to do a modern day film adaptation of The Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. So without further ado, let's get started. Slide number one, narration by Morgan Freeman. Now I think it's very important to include some narration just to keep the story simple and easier to understand for the audience. So what better narrator than Morgan Freeman? Look, just look at that picture right there. He has the voice of God, and you know it. And, without his voice, I would have slept through the March of the Penguins. Fantastic. He makes everything sound epic, and that's what we need in the Tale of Two Cities. So obviously, that's why I chose Morgan Freeman. Now to play as Ernest Dufarge, I chose Liam Neeson, Obi-Wan Kenobi, if you'd like to call. Look at that picture right there. Again, he looks tough as nails, angry, just like a revolutionary. That's why I chose him. One of those actors who just popped in my head, and I just knew that he would do a good job at that. Now, on the right here, I have a quote from the movie Taken, and if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's the best action movie I've seen, and again, Liam Neeson as Ernest Dufarge. He's also a very kind character. Liam has played kind roles before, though every role that he plays has seemed to have killed somebody. But I think he's a great choice, personally. Now, as Jarvis Lorry, we'll be using Robin Williams. Now, Robin Williams, I grew up on Mrs. Doubtfire, and I fell in love with this guy. I think he would do a great portrayal of Jarvis Lorry, being kind, assertive, with Mr. Stryver as well. And if you haven't seen Good Will Hunting, he has that assertiveness, and he doesn't like to be pushed around. And I think he would portray that scene rather well when he's arguing with Mr. Stryver when he wants to marry Lucy Manette. Great guy. I think if you just put some glasses on him, perfect, right there. And very dynamic character, or not character, dynamic actor as well. Now, one of the more low-end actors that I chose is Kate Mulgrew as Madame Dufarge. Now, compared to my other choices, which were AAA star actors, I chose her, and I saw her first on Orange is the New Black, a Netflix original series. Oh man, loved it. I think it's going to be the next Breaking Bad, maybe. But I would like to play this video for you guys and just see if you would like her as well as Madame Dufarge. I'll skip to 55 here. Let's see, play.
You're not getting hazed. You're not getting harassed. You're getting starved to death. You leave Litchfield as a skeleton in a body bag. Pow! Now march your yuppie ass out of my kitchen.
Oh man, I love her. I think she's the perfect actor to portray Miss Dufarge. Oh, I love her. So probably my best choice out of this whole list here. So yeah, I hope you guys agree as well. Now, for our most important character of the story, I chose Matt Damon, and he will be playing as Sidney Carton. Now, Matt Damon is my favorite actor of all time, and it didn't take me long to think of the perfect actor to portray Sidney Carton. Now, I chose Matt Damon because he is a very versatile character, and more so than many other high-end money-making actors. If you have seen Good Will Hunting, he has worked with Robin Williams, and in one of those scenes, he does cry. Now, it's not a real cry, but it's really good fake cry, though. And I think we need some of that emotion, a lot of that emotion, in fact, for him in order to play Sidney Carton. So that's why I chose him. That, and he does have a doppelganger, which we'll be talking about right now. Leonardo DiCaprio. He will be the handsome, charming gentleman that is Charles Darnay. And you see on the side-by-side comparison here, they don't look exact. Leonardo is a bit chubbier, rounder. But you can tell they do have a very broad forehead, both of them. Same nose shape, same chin, and those squinty eyes, both blue. So I think he would do a fantastic job. Now, I didn't choose him as Sidney Carton because I don't see him as versatile, and I think he'd be a better charming man than Matt Damon. So I don't necessarily love Leo, but I do know that he's a very great actor, an Oscar winner, and all that. Titanic, I hated that movie. But Inception, wow, complicated, but man, he did a good job in that one. And that's why I chose Leo and the new movie Wolf on Wall Street, I think it is. I'm gonna go check that out, and if he does good in that, then I'll know that Leo's my man. And if he does, hopefully he does good in that movie. Now, as Dr. Manette, I chose George Clooney. Oh man, love George Clooney. Just watched Gravity last week, and yeah, an instant classic, I think. Now Dr. Manette is also a very dynamic character right next to Sidney Carton, and just as important, I think. I'd like to think. And I think if you just put another pair of spectacles on Clooney here, perfect character. And I've seen a lot of movies where Clooney is very emotional in them, and that's what we need from Dr. Manette as well, especially when he goes back into relapse and goes nuts and insane. I could see Clooney doing that. I could see him getting dirty and just going somewhat insane. He goes kind of through that same transition as Mr. Carton as well. He starts as a miserable, mindless shoemaker into this man of distinction. Just look at Clooney and tell me that isn't a man of distinction. I'm lost for words. I think he's next to Kate Mulgrew. I think this is my next best choice. So let's go to Lucy Manette now. As you can see, I haven't really chosen anybody to portray her, and that's because I couldn't really find anybody. I was looking through the top 100 list on IMDb. I couldn't find an actor that I liked. I was thinking of Scarlett Johansson, but no, she's just you know why she's not in there. But then I seriously thought of Jennifer Lawrence. I love Jennifer Lawrence. In the Silverlines Playbook, she won Best Actress award for that, and I think I might put her in, but I don't have full confidence that she'll do the role justice. So instead, what I'm hoping to do is that I'll talk to my director, which is me, and tell him to host some tryouts and pray that we'll find our Lucy Manette and find a girl that could do that role how it was intended, be very caring and overall just be the perfect woman, the woman that many of us guys dream of marrying. And very hard to find her, I would assume, but I'm sure it could be done. So that's why I don't have an actor for Lucy Manette currently, but yeah. Anyways, guys, that is the end of the slideshow. I hope you enjoyed, and know that this is my personal choice. If you don't agree with it, it's not your movie, so you can't do anything. But I do value you guys' opinions, so leave a comment. And that'll be all. And good night.